I told him he's the person I've met that he looks like a human shark. It's like you have like shark-like eyes. This is crazy.
Shark eyes. That's what Michaela, the daughter of Jordan Peterson, had to say after meeting Andrew Tate. At the end of this video you will know everything about the 3-second trick, how Andrew got his shark eyes, and 3 other tips on how to get the respect you deserve without effort, especially if you're an introvert like me and Andrew.
Am I an introvert? What do you think? I introvert this into pussy. Does that count? I introvert my into females. Does that count? If that counts, I'm an introvert.
Now what's the 3-second trick? It's very simple. It's 3 seconds of continuous eye contact, like this. As you can see, the guy looked away because Tommy Shelby showed his dominance, simply by holding the eye contact. But knowing when to look away is also important, especially with girls.
It's the change of language that people perceive more than the language itself.
It's the change of language that people perceive, not the language itself. Here's an example of that.
So if I'm talking to a girl and I'm like, blah, 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 doesn't matter what I say, let me think of a sentence, doesn't matter what I'm saying, but when I want to drive the point home, only then will I look in her eyes.
So when you want to make a point, use a 3-second effect and hold the eye contact. And Donald Trump is very good at this. I mean, watch this.
I behaved so well. I did such a good job. Nancy Pelosi turned down 10,000 soldiers. If she didn't do that,
but
and now
Nancy
I understand.
Pelosi doesn't have the
I understand
that
the
you
police
have as
testified
commander in
against.
chief, though.
Listen to me, Kristen. Listen to me.
Amazing. Now she may not like Trump, but she respects him. Here Andrew explains why that is.
They didn't like me, but they respected me. And this is the thing. So how do you make yourself a man worthy of respect? Well, there's lots of ways to do that. But one of the easiest ways for women to respect you is if other men also respect you.
You have to become a man worthy of respect.
There's lots of ways you can do that. Obviously, having money helps with that. Having a good job helps with that. Having a nice apartment, nice car obviously helps with that. Being in good shape helps with that. Being smart, being witty, all these things help. But this is the reality of life as a man, is that you have to build your value.
And when you have someone's respect, avoid losing it.
And you'll hear people say things like, you better not touch that. And I say, you shouldn't say that. And so I was with my friend. He goes, why? I said, because you said you better not. Now there has to be a serious consequence.
Right.
And they ignored you and they touched it.
Right.
So now what are you going to do?
So don't make threats unless you do this.
But with me, I'll say, don't touch that. And they may touch it and say, I told you not to touch that. You better not touch that again.
Right.
Now, when I say that, I've already planned the consequence, whatever that may be.
So you can make threats if you plan the consequence and are willing to act on what you say.
You better shut up. She keeps talking. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful with your language as well, because subconsciously you're also telling her your threats don't mean anything. You shouldn't threaten women. Women don't believe in threats. Women don't understand. You need to just react.
And to come back at the beginning of this video, this is the story behind Andrew's eyes.
So you're not going to ever have a killer's look in your eyes until you've done it for real, my friend. I've been in 87 professional fights and far too many outside of the ring and cage. So you've got a lot of work to do before you can look like me.
So the most important thing is to build your value as a man. Train your eye contact with the 3-second rule to show dominance. Make sure people perceive the change in your language to make your point. And don't threaten unless you're willing to act on your threat. So build your value and start living your life like it is a documentary. Because it is. Someone is just not filming you yet.